As a traveler in the world, I find that jazz specifically allows me to make community wherever I am. Whether I'm in France or Germany or somewhere, if we all like love jazz music, then we know that we have something that connects us. And that's also something really powerful about this music, you know, like you're never alone. I think that's dope. I was approached by Verve to go through the vaults and remix some songs that stood out to me. By the time I selected all of the songs, all of them were written by women of color who have been lamenting about the same things that I and my friends and my peers are lamenting. We need to be cared for, we need to get paid, we need the same access to education. There's a song called Jazz Ain't Nothing But Soul, which was sung by the late great Miss Betty Carter.
Jazz is...
The song is talking about how jazz is just taters and grits. It's just speaking your mind, you know. As studied and as much as like excellence is a part of jazz music, like being honest and being true is also really important. The name of the project is Y'all Don't Really Care About Black Women. The label, at first, they were really uncomfortable with that title. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. It's not an institution that really represents people of color, but I'm so grateful that once I had a conversation with them, I said, you guys, I know the title's a little harsh, but it's real, right? And they had to agree. And so that is also a testament to how the industry has to shift. It's being forced to shift, and it's responsibility of us artists like sticking our ground, and hopefully the people who are in positions of power are open to listening and follow our steps. And you know, the Y'all Don't Really Care About Black Women, it's a statement, but it's also like a challenge. Like, you don't want this food, you know, and then you're like, yeah, I want it, you know. So it's kind of like that. Y'all don't really care about Black women. Oh, you do? Then show us. What's happening in Haiti and how Haitians have been treated now and throughout the years is something that is really unfortunate, because the diversity that our presence adds to this culture is so valuable. The music, the art. When I go back to Haiti, I'm blown away by the food, by the vibrancy, the colors, the resilience of the people, the creativity. I think that it's because of my Haitian roots that I kind of create the sort of off-kilter, interesting music that I make, because our culture is rooted in being different. Music has always been my personal refuge and escape, and I find that everyone, for the most part, feels the same way about music. There's always a song that you can put on when you're feeling down, when you need an upper, or maybe you're too excited and you need to like chill out. The nostalgia of things, like maybe the song that your mom was playing when you were a little kid. There's a song that my mom would play, Always and Forever, Always and Forever, Heat Wave. I mean, that song gives me goosebumps anytime I hear it. Like, that is really like the juice of life, like the sonic memories that we get. Music, when it's something that someone has never heard before, it has the power to change the chemical in your brain. Like, how incredible is that? I'm really grateful that we have music in the world, and even as a creator of music, it still is my medicine as well. It's not just like something that I do, but it's also something that helps me. I started seeing a therapist, it's been about 2-3 years now, and it's changed my life, and it's like a ripple effect. I've encouraged my mom to do the same, my brother to do the same, because I think that it really is a lifeline to navigate the challenges of this life. And I think, you know, mental health is like, it's like a leaf, you know, like some leaves have like a brown line, some of them is like the whole leaf is like turning brown. Like, we all have different degrees of struggles, you know what I'm saying? But it's like all a beautiful plant. When it comes to maintaining optimal mental health, there are a couple of things throughout the years that have been really instrumental. One of them being my Buddhist practice. It always gives me a chance to like humble my ego, to give space and grace to my friends, to my family. Also, basketball has been a really, really, really important tool and experience for me and my community of friends. As women, I think we oftentimes will get our manicures, pedicures done. We'll even do yoga together, but like how often are we playing basketball together? To me, a basketball team is like a band. And some musicians are incredible and play many instruments. All right, they can hop on the bass and the gig will be fine. They can hop on the piano. There are some ballers that they can play all positions really well. And then the other people who are like a really strong point guard. Like I'm a point guard more so. So I'm more of like, okay, you play piano here, you on the bass, all right, and I want you to play, downbeats, and that's like the point guard type of vibe. Because basketball isn't my primary thing, if I suck, it's okay. It's like an escape where I don't have to prove anything, and we can have fun and sweat and just get free. The song I chose to rework is Alicia Myers' I Want to Thank You. The healing element to music oftentimes is the nostalgia of it, and I feel like we all know that song. Like, it plays in clubs or in a 80s mix, it'll come on, and it always made me feel really good. When I dived into the lyrics, it really turned out to be sort of like a mantra to manifest the love that you would like in your life. I wanna thank you, Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me. You sent me someone who really loves me, and not just my body. He makes me happy, so very happy. I don't know how to be. It's been a long time since I had someone who loves me. I owe my thanks to thee. I know it could not happen without your love. Ooh, without your love. It took a long time for me to find it, but I knew the